So, liebe Leute von heute, Melastra Wonderland freigeschaltet? Okay, das ist jetzt beim besten Willen nichts, was ich jetzt unbedingt machen will. Ne. Melastra Wonderland ist beim besten Willen nichts, was er sagt für mich von Interesse ist. Stattdessen ist für mich jetzt erstmal von Interesse, dass wir jetzt die Version Luna 2 aktiv haben und wir aus irgendeinem Grund hier auch noch Preisvergabe der Webaktion Sternenschwur. Uninteressant. Auch ein bisschen interessant, aber auch ein bisschen uninteressant. Anscheinend scheint die Uhrzeit des Spiels, schon auf die Winterzeit umgestellt zu sein. Naja, wie dem auch sei. Aus irgendeinem Grund haben wir jetzt sowieso auch über 700 Urgesteine erhalten. Tja, dieses Mal ging wohl alles ein bisschen langsamer. So oder so, jetzt haben wir die neue Version Rückschau aufs verblasste Mondlicht mit dabei. Probelauf von Nefer. Ja, Melastra Wonderland, was mich beim besten Willen nicht sehr interessiert. Eigentlich auch nicht so ganz. Wie schon gesagt, das, was mich jetzt interessiert, ist natürlich die Version 6.1 von Luna 2. Die heulenden Wölfe suchen die verblassene Spur des Mondes, während Schatten schwer auf jeden Herzen lasten, alte Erinnerungen tauchen vor den Augen wieder auf und die Rätsel, die die Geschichte hinterlassen hat, treiben noch immer unzählige Seelen dazu, sich im Strom des Schicksals weiter abzumühlen. Oh ja. Luna 2 möge beginnen. Eine Version, wo Waka endlich auftritt, wo Durin endlich seinen Auftritt hat und auch in der nächsten Version erhältlich sein soll. Alekino ist auch hier. Es kommt zur großen Konfrontation mit Reria. Darüber hinaus tritt auch Dainsleif auf. Und ja, die anderen Sünder in Form von Schachfiguren. Verborgen im Schatten. Land, das es nicht gibt. Lied des leeren Mondes. 3. Akt. Natürlich muss es dafür ziemlich früh sein. Oder anders ausgedrückt, wir brauchen die richtige Zeit dafür. Tja, wir müssen auf jeden Fall nach Nasha gehen. Wo wir zum Glück ja schon mal sind. Was natürlich jetzt auch noch ein bisschen schade ist, ist ja natürlich... Ah, verdammt nochmal, was macht er jetzt hier? Heiso. Naja, was aber jetzt natürlich auch noch ein bisschen schade ist, ist natürlich die Tatsache, dass wir es in 16 Stunden hier eine neue Mondanekdote haben. Weil ich auch schon mal ein bisschen überlegen, ob ich vielleicht nicht doch eher, mit dem Donnerstag hätte warten sollen, bevor ich eine Aufnahme starte, aber ne. Ich will ja doch schon mal sehen, wie es weitergeht.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon? Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Land, das es nicht gibt. Lied des leeren Mondes, 3. Akt, möge damit beginnen. Aber wo ist denn jetzt hier ein Steinbruch? Es stört mich aber... hier unten? Aber wie dem auch sei, es stört mich jetzt ein bisschen, dass die ganze Zeit dieses komische Melastra Wonderland hier ist. Das will ich doch überhaupt nicht. Naja, solange das Ganze nicht bei Zwischensequenzen da ist, soll es jetzt erstmal egal sein. Ich erzähle dir mein Geheimnis, Firi, weil du die Einzige bist, der es verraten kann. Der Nachweis der Wissenden. Doch niemand, den wir kennen. Aber es stört mich jetzt, sag doch ein bisschen, dass da oben, sag immer noch dieser Text ist. Das nenne ich aber mal einen heftigen Angriff. Aber auch ein bisschen komisch.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a Ratnik found signs of Wild Hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the Crystonite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rerir did this.
Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
Schon da war er extrem gefährlich.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Notcry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Überlebensinstinkt. Überlebensinstinkt.
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
That actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Reikir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What do are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here.
And if we do run into Rerir, what then?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go!
Tja, dann geht die Suche jetzt erstmal im Schnellformat weiter. Schnelldurchlauf. Na gut, geht zur Enklave des Frostmonds. Damit sind wir also jetzt schon fertig mit unseren Untersuchungen. Das ging jetzt wirklich ziemlich schnell. Bedeutet das denn jetzt eigentlich, dass die Konfrontation mit Columbina, was wir sowieso im Trailer gesehen haben, schon jetzt gleich zustande kommt?
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
Wenn man es eigentlich genau nimmt, ist er eigentlich nicht mehr als ein Geist, der jetzt eine physische Form angenommen hat.
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Ugh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flintz?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone. Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Aino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one! Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Tja, retten wir Columbina.
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Also das ist auch schon mal ein sehr beeindruckender Start in eine neue Version.
That was too close.
Und Reria hat dann auch gleich erstmal klar sondern klar und deutlich gezeigt, er kann, sagt, auch ein Zero einsetzen.
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
Naja, er ist einer der 5 Sünder von Kenria. Und das war wahrscheinlich noch nicht einmal seine volle Kraft.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Okay, damit ist jetzt eigentlich auch mal klargestellt worden, die Mondchroniken haben auf die Story nicht so viel Einfluss. Höchstens vielleicht später mal auf den letzten Akt. Könnte ich mir das Ganze vorstellen.
Wait, she's the Moon Goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, It's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? We don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah, we can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she'd pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Riri's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Wir werden standhalten und kämpfen, komme was wolle.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
Wir werden einen Weg finden.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
Deshalb brauchst du die Kraft aus dem Mark des ewigen Mondes.
The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Tja, die wilde Jagd.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Okay? Okay, das ist jetzt auch ein interessantes Zeichen oben.
This is driving me nuts!
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kushar's house to escape! This goes on much longer.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
Team done! Waterbound! Team
Ultimatum protocol. The core is down by the Frostmoon of old.
Night falls. Close your eyes.
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
With one heart, can play. Leave this place. Preparing for dust up.
Team done!
Close your eyes. The night comes.
Das war heftig. Und das ist Vaka, Ritter des Boreas, Großmeister des Ordo Favonius. Und derjenige, der wirklich höchstwahrscheinlich das Schwert von Diluc zerstören wird.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
How are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir?
Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
Nun ja, manche Leute haben das, zwar online als eine Art Meme schon mal vorausgestellt, dass Vaka höchstwahrscheinlich ebenso wie Mavuika das Schwert eines anderen Charakters zerstören wird. Während eines Kampfes. Aber jetzt, wo wir das Schwert schon mal sehen, können wir davon ausgehen, dass es wird kaputt gehen.
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.